the problem with the shuttles and everything really is basically if you want to be able, if you're going to be, unless you're really really precise with everything, if you want to get the shuttle, most shuttle engines can only deflect like 5 degrees. They only have like five degrees of deflection. Now my LSF ship, which was very advanced for its day, like hundreds or millions of years ago, could deflect 35 degrees, which is a big deflection. So basically, when I was coming down with the LFS, I was able to come in and basically kick it, And the LFS was made out of like depleted uranium and was a really tough skin and really tough hull. And like I said, in reentry, you only sustain temperatures of up to about 250,000 degrees or something like that, or 500,000. Well, they say it's 1,000,000 degrees. I don't know, but it's not that much really. It's a lot, but it's not that much. And it depends on how fast you're going and everything else. It's weight and everything else like that. Your weight and your speed and all that other stuff. And there's lots of things you can do, like brake and then basically fall and stuff like that. But you're still going to get some speed. Anyway, though, in order to get the ship to kick out underneath, you need like 35 degrees of deflection, which is exactly what I do. Like I say, what I did with the LFS ship. We cleared all the crew off that we could, but basically how I bring that thing down, and when I hit the mountain is like one of those those Mother of God maneuvers where it's like, I forget how I did it. I don't know. I think I might have just dropped or something. I forget. I wish I could remember. The logs are damaged or gone or something. It was like 1 billion years ago. Basically, I end up going like this. And I'm like trying to get the front end. I'm like, come on. And I'm like, and I'm just like they say my burn is like 1,000 miles long or something like that. I burn sideways for like 1,000 miles. It's like just trying to get that thing and get it back over. But I can't really, I do kind of get it. But basically, and I do some really weird maneuvers or something like that. I don't really remember exactly what I did. But basically, like I said, I ended up hitting the mountain. Anyway, and it's classic, and there are photographs of the damage and everything, and it's really classic because like I just slammed into that mountain going, I don't know, probably a couple hundred miles an hour or something like that, they said it wasn't that fast because everyone lived and everyone was okay, no one really died. So just like I said, the restraint harness, I think someone broke a seat or something like that, and so a bunch of people, everyone got broken ribs or something like that from the restrainment harnesses. Like it was a really nasty impact, and hurt a lot of people. Basically, everyone sustained damages or injuries from it, but they lived, which was, they said, well, you got us down and we lived, so we can't really complain about that. So anyway, though, yeah, it's a legendary maneuver that I did basically where, the ship isn't really meant to land. It's not supposed to land, but, is the easiest way to get the most amount of stuff down. So I landed, and I hit the mountain, and basically just, well, they say destroyed the ship, but I didn't really. It just damaged, crinkled it a little bit. So, like I said, I landed that ship 2 times, basically. Once when it became the LSFA, and once when it became the ALSFAA. So that designated its landings, basically. Every time it picked up a letter, I landed, basically. So here on Earth, it became LSFA, and then was relaunched. And then on another planet, I landed again, and like I said, that time I came down in mud and went and it sheared off the pins because I dropped too far. I cut the engines too soon, and it was mud underneath us, though, or water, I think, or something like that. And basically it went, and then it broke the engine mounts, and the engine mounts forced through into the tanks. But it's just alcohol and water, so nothing, no harm damage there. But it basically busted the engines through the tanks, and then, like I said, it just went and landed in the water. And anyway, but didn't really sustain any more damage than it already sustained. So, yeah. Anyway, because I landed in mud. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, I thought it would work. Anyway, so yeah, legendary stories of the ye old LSF colony ship, and the glory days of Lucifer star, and everything else like that, and how we moved around the galaxy and stuff like that. And there was many other spaceships, but and many other epic crashes too, like what I did with one of the Starfleet ships, one of the new Starfleet ships. I was coming down, and like I said, same same basic maneuver, and I ended up going, because altitude, I don't know, it wasn't meant. And I was using some sort of weird thing with like the engines. I figured out this was weird thing. I was like, I think I can do it, and they're like, nah, okay, fine. So we landed, and we were stuck there for a couple months. That was all before a rescue ship came, and basically we repaired it was a brand new ship too. And I was like, I really wanted to land though. Anyway, yeah, I crashed. Like usually, I think I landed most of the times, but I was flying ships that weren't really meant ever to land, and usually I didn't ever land, but I wanted to land, so because I had figured out some way I could land. So anyway, I thought I'd try it out. It'd be the first time I ever did it. And it worked mostly. So. They were just smiling and laughing, and there's a picture of this girl, this girl pointing to the ensign, basically saying it was his fault. Pretty much, but it wasn't. It was my fault because I was an onboard computer that wanted to do it. So, anyway, I really wanted to land that ship, and I did. So anyway, but yeah, many years, and like being the president of Starfleet and everything else like that, and known as him. Like I said, they eventually court-martialed me so they could keep me from crashing ships. They gave me a desk job or whatever, a desk computer spot. Anyway, yeah, and my flying days were over. Anyway, so I'm no longer cruising around the galaxy. Anyway, lots of different interesting things happened, but basically they couldn't get rid of me because I was the creator of humanity and creator of 12 other life form types, and everybody knew who I was, so... there's a problem of how to get rid of me or whatever. But I really didn't hurt anyone. I mean, I really didn't do much. I just basically had fun and kicked it with my life forms. So, we cruised around all over the universe and galaxy, creating galaxies and universes, like 80 galaxies, so, and all kinds of life forms. And my crew always was smiling and happy, and would laugh about things like crashing ships and stuff like that because, we were legendary. We were legends. They were hanging out with the legends. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So it was great. It was wonderful. A lot of happy memories, and a lot of real space stations and spaceships and everything else like that. And epic existence basically. So, anyway, it was a great time. Great time for everyone. As they say, great time for all. As in everyone and me. So. Anyway, yeah, 800 galaxies, lots of matter creation, and just more metal than and more technology than you can ever shake a stick at. But, so, yeah, epic existence for sure. Lucifer Star. The Lucifer Star. Also named Brian. So anyway.